We are here. We are full of love for you. We commend you for your patience as you work around minor inconveniences. And we ask you to notice that you are not affected emotionally by these minor inconveniences. They are happening because of the shifts and changes that are in the air. They are just reworking of the energies, that just smoothing out and taking care of the bumps and things that need to be addressed. You've noticed that mechanical things have happened with this group that are somewhat unusual, and in other times would have been a large inconvenience, but you have not bought into the drama of the inconvenience, and you have worked your way around. We commend you for that. We are the beings of love. We are here tonight, especially with this smaller group, because there is great love for you and those who cannot be with us tonight also. There are no accidents. There are no miscommunications. There are only things as they should be. And this evening is a bit of a restful evening of just joy and just feelings of love. We thank you for being here. We appreciate your loyalty. We will gift you with much energy of love this evening. And those who are not here will also receive.
Jika tai beke sia ate ke te pare ki te la ke te te pata te te amaha te te tika ta tai ke ta sika ha se ke te ai te pata te te mala ke te amaha sika ta ha ai ate te te ata ate beke ta ai te 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 ate mai raka te bala ka ta ate ke te ata se ma kai sika ta ti ke te bala ka ta sika te e sika ta ata ke sika ta ta tia ta pate ke te a si ata ti ata patikiti ti amala ke ti ata makete ata sa ayata a si ete ata ete ata ame ata si kata malakiti ta amaka isikete baha.
We ask that you let us know how you are feeling at this time, that dig into your feelings and share with us what things you are feeling, not from us, but from you.
Okay, I'll start first. I'm feeling more energy today than I felt in a while. I feel like the energy is coming, it's being fed to me, but also I am draining my own energy. I'm more content today than I've been in while because of the developments around me, the people I'm interacting with, the groups and projects I'm involved with. I've watched people struggle and have had to step back and realize it's their struggle and not go in and rescue them. And I got good news. Those people in groups basically were getting good news. We're creating a more positive thing for themselves and themselves.
Perfect. Perfect. And you, sir?
Today was a rather off day, energy-wise. I still maintain positive vibrations because minor inconveniences are just that. I mean, you let them go and you say, okay, thanks for showing up. I hope I'm learning what I'm supposed to and go on with it. My lungs have been a concern of mine due to shortness of breath. So I've been having dreams where I tell myself that I need to get up and have hot tea or something like that. And then I wake up and I'm wheezing.
Do you believe you have allergies?
No. I believe it's from 40-something years of inhaling cannabis. And I know my body can handle anything it encounters, but it does need help.
We will send you ease. There are many changes happening in the Earth's atmosphere. There are changes in the energies, and they're affecting each person in different times in different ways. As you are still operating in a time construct on your earth plane. So you experience time rather than simultaneity. You know that you are safe, that you are healthy. Ask yourself what you are holding on to by not allowing your body to breathe as freely as it should. This is the time when things are coming forward to be released. And just ask yourself what it is that is causing you to not be able to breathe freely. This body that we are using at this moment is experiencing the troubles that you have had, and I don't like the word, but the experiences that you have had with your breathing. What she has noticed is that she has become much more sensitive and has to remember more frequently that to release the energies of others that sometimes attach. You may be experiencing some energies of others or energies of your own, but there is a letting go that needs to happen. Does this make sense to you? So we will be generating some energetic language for the benefit of especially you, but also for all the others in this group and all the others who are going to be joining this endeavor in the next few months. Freely breathe. Release the moldiness that is around in your lungs. Yakti sakamisi siragi tigawa kitiga kakiteta katai si ataka tikita poitata atabiata tiata leata si kiti atamatia tapotia sa aitia tapakitia tatamekata. We hope that this eases the pressure for you. And now, are there questions that have been on your mind that you would like to pose to us tonight?
Mine is more earth-based, but since those of us who are physical are hung up on labels and numbers, is there a number of entities that you think would be the largest physical manifestations on the earth plane that one entity has had? I know we're all one, but the ones that chose Earth, is there a number of how many lives may have happened in this particular dimension?
How many incarnations?
Yes,
How many for individuals or for the collective or?
Ooh, I'll take both, please.
Everyone has the ability to manifest as many lifetimes as they wish to create. Each individual who is having that individual experience can create multiple lives. And as you know, they are both simultaneous and in linear time because of the way that your planet has chosen to be. There are untold numbers for each individual. Each person in this group has experienced more than 1,000 lifetimes experiences, but then each of those experiences has created multiple lifetimes of their own. So numbers do not, there's no way to quantify the number of lifetimes, the number of lives, the number of physical bodies, because you are operating in many planes at the same time. So at this moment, you have a body that is on the earth plane, but you have a number of bodies that are having experiences in other ways because you want to play in those different fields. So you ask for entities to be around you, but they are actually you in your choice of creation. because in the overall, there is one. So you have created a number of entities. I have the number 80 at this moment for you, but each of those 80 can create more. So how would we enumerate that? It is beyond human comprehension to enumerate all of the experiences. As you dream at night, you are creating experiences and calling in entities, and which are you, that you are also creating all of those experiences, which creates and creates and creates. And then if you wish to add the beings that are non-human, for instance, the plants and trees and those in animal form at this moment, the numbers are incomprehensible. So it really is an earthly desire to know the numbers, but that negates infinity.
I think you did a great job answering within the constraints that you had. The fact that you said that we've all had probably more than tip the scales of the light for me to tell you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Is there another question?
Well, sort of adding on to what Ray asked, how you answered, and I just realized that, you know, he was specific about Earthwise, but I'm thinking there could be other physical, not even earthly, totally different physical concepts in which we could have lives, and then there also could be lives we live in sort of a non-physical world. Could I add those to the opportunities that we as individual souls have had, and those once again are multiplied exponentially?
I assumed that that was included because
Okay.
when you apply a number,
Mm-hmm.
you limit it to that number.
Mhm.
But as you are creating at this moment, by the mere suggestions that you may have other operational lives in other dimensions, in other forms, in other spaces, you're creating those just by the thought. So the number that existed a minute ago, which is another number,
Yes.
has been changed because of infinity, and infinity goes in every direction, including every facet. So it is a creation that is not understandable by human minds because you're not there yet. You are there, but you're not there. You're at this moment, in this time frame, in this experience, you are operating with a human brain. So that is your world of experience that you can understand. So, but the infinity is unimaginable by the human brain, but magnificent. And when you allow yourself to reach those spaces of creation, spaces of thoughts that are creation. It is a wild and beautiful exercise and experience. Did that answer for you?
Wonderful explanation. My ability to comprehend in my soul sitting in my human body and brain, I can understand what you're saying. Thank you. But that brings up another question. And sometimes I think it may have been covered, but we're heading toward a year's worth of information. So it's been said when a human sleeps, its soul may escape the body. Is that true? And when it does escape, what types of experiences can it have?
So many. It does not take the life, obviously, from the body, so it remains attached because the soul is the life force of the body. If in this context, you're using the body as your tool, so you can't leave your tool behind and expect it to continue. So you remain attached. But imagine a tree growing from that body, attached to that tree, and each branch, each leaf, each part of the bark, each part of the tree is having its own individual experience. So you maybe in a time where you don't really need to have a lot of experiences, maybe you are just, your soul is just in a quiet place. Maybe you have a small tree creating all of these experiences in dream time, and they can be experiences on a different planet. They can be in a different dimension, just like the same thing that you create during your waking time when your thoughts are going daydreaming. You at night, only at night you are not constrained by the limitations of your daytime imagination. So when you're in sleep time, you can create much more and communicate and do work and do whatever you wish to do in that. So you're creating 24 hours a day in your time. Now, if you are in a time when you are involved in daytime drama, not what you are experiencing now, but people who are living in their own chosen negativity, they are creating different kinds of experiences in their dream time than you are. You're having fun. They might be having nightmares. So the more you keep in your positivity and higher vibrational state, the better fun that you will have. There are those at this moment who are having some disturbing dreams. Our channel has had some disturbing dreams. That is a function of the increased energy and sensitivity, and it's a clearing, and it is also information. So if you have a nightmare that you remember, look for the information, the knowledge that you have gained from that. Maybe it is about a situation, maybe it is about a new gift, maybe it can be about anything, but look for that. Any kind of time that you have a dream that you sporadically, no, that's not the right word. Spontaneously remember, that is information for you. But it is neutral. So just take it from that standpoint. When you have had in recent times disturbing dreams, you will notice that yes, there is a feeling of that was not fun, but you'll notice that you're not in fear. You're just in a surprise that you would have such a dream. So does that make sense to you?
Yes, I guess you could have what is typically a dream that would result in fearful reactions, let's say for the average human, but I can see when you get your vibrations higher and you're more subtle, you can be more like an observer that can see the dream, can see what triggers human beings, but doesn't trigger a neutral observer. And, that part of the development is to become like that.
As always, if you experience a fear or an emotion or any kind of trigger, that is a place for you to look for something that you are meant to release. So it's all great information.
And is it helpful to write down your dreams in the morning? A lot of times I remember them for a period in the morning, and then I just sort of get up to my day and get really conscious and forget about them.
They're still in your subconscious. You can use whatever tool you feel you need. If you trust that you will remember what you need to remember, then you are correct. If you feel you need to write them down so that you can remember, that is correct too. But consider that if you chew on it too long, you may be overanalyzing. You may be grabbing back on to whatever it is you released with the beginning memory. You do not have to experience a grand change when you release something. Just trust that you're doing it in the easiest way. If the easiest way for you is to write something down, then by all means write something down. But don't dwell on it longer than need be. Because
So that's unreasonable.
you can release things immediately if you believe that you can. Is there another question?
Is there any significance to Kathleen hearing voices in her dreams right before she wakes up? Before it was a dog bark, today it was apparently a human voice.
She has asked to have better telepathic communication. And that is happening. That is different from what happens in these sessions. But each of you, including Kathleen, will experience enhanced gifts as long as you are open to developing and receiving. So, she, as the observer of this session, is glad for the question and the answer.
Me too, thank you.
Hei tangi ti ba I ti ga da dia da da. Sikete ata ati ti ana makete sikete pata ti ti. Se ata sikete pata ti 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 a tanda ya ta te pata o ya ta. Se ata ane matikete a sikete bo ya ta ale ya ta pata ti ti a. Se atikete ata ma sikete pata ya ta. Su ya kata wa ke sikete pata kete 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 ya ata ma kete.
You may be feeling energetic surges at this moment as they are coming through. Our channel is, and so we are going to release her to experience these things.
Go on.
We love you. We cherish you in this endeavor. You cannot know the gratitude that we have for you, but we hope you do.
And I feel the same, we feel the same for you. We're so happy to spend time with you, to be part of you. Thank you so much.
Takete ma katikete ti a sekete laka. Se e ta ma hakete ti ti ata ma